Hello everyone, it's System here, and this is SkyFactory 4. Hope you're all, well, having an amazing day. I myself, well, I'm having a real good one too. So, in between episodes, I did a little bit of stuff, not a ton. Let's kind of take a look-see, kind of push forward, and see what we get into. First off, I guess I worked on this room a little bit. I went ahead and made a few more of these towers of molecular assemblers. So, yeah, we have those now. Makes the room look pretty sweet, actually. Pretty happy with how this room is now. Not a lot more to do with it, actually, decoration-wise. In here, I actually set up a bunch more recipes, I guess. If you actually come down here, I suppose, you'll see I set up a whole bunch of kind of crafting recipes for some mechanism stuff. These are going to be for basically our giant battery in the pack. This is not something I have to do at all whatsoever. I'm doing it really just to test our fusion reactor. And I did work on a fusion reactor a little bit in between episodes. And I turned it into a monster, basically. We'll kind of see how it's kind of producing power in time. We'll only be able to slightly test it today. But I think that thing's going to be producing a massive amount of power. So that should be pretty cool. And I guess downstairs, I set up a few more processors. So I set them up here now. Actually have 4 of them. So we have 4 CPUs. I put 64K crafting storages on them. 2 codes. And then I added a crafting monitor. That just shows what it's crafting while it's crafting, right? So as it's crafting something, you see the image of it there. So you know which processor is kind of doing what. Gives you a little visual representation of what's going on. And outside of that, I didn't do too much other than really just set up crafting recipes. So the recipes I was setting up, I want to show one of these kind of in progress here, just how it works. So if I go to induction, check this out. I went ahead so far and I made 3 of the ultimate induction providers, which are basically makes it so it can input and output up to 13.1 million RF per one of these that you have inside of this matrix. We're going to do this later on, but it's kind of explained it here. But this induction cell, this is just a giant battery. 204 GRF, which is a lot of power, massive amounts. I just want to show how complex these crafting recipes are. So if I wanted to do 2 more of these, which I am going to do here, it takes all this stuff. It takes massive amounts of material. And when you get this going, like after you get a good working AE system going, it's just a beautiful thing to watch. I mean, it's crafting redstone blocks down the redstone. It's processing all the enriched alloy. It's crushing down lithium, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, it's just doing it all. It just does everything all at the same time. It's just a beautiful thing to watch. Really makes you kind of just look at, mod developers and go, wow, somebody did this in the game just as an add-on, something in their free time. Just something to do. And it just blows my mind that this all works in this. It's just amazing. I mean, modern Minecraft, it's an amazing thing. It really is. Without the mod devs, we wouldn't have anything. Just seeing this is kind of in action is really just mind-blowing. It's one thing I love about AE2, just watching everything come together. It's just a really spectacular thing. But I'm going to craft those up. I'm going to let them go. We're going to get to something else in the meantime. Because that is going to take a while. That's going to be a little bit. We're only going to do a little small induction matrix today. Which, like I said, is just a giant battery. But we're going to work on something else here. And we're going to get to that. I need to grab a couple things. And then, yeah, we'll get into it. Basically what we're going to work on today. Today's just a fun episode. So we're going to work on some basic advancements. So there's going to be some advancements we work on. Probably grab that one. Probably grab that, which is just batteries. What else we're to work on? I saw a bunch here I was going to work on, actually. We did there. I did this one. I'll show you how I did it, which is some mob spawning. We're going to work on this one here, which is Spawntacular. Use sugar and clocks to upgrade a spawner to 0 delay. This thing is insane. I'm not going to really make a mob farm out of it, but we're going to max one, not really max one out. I'm going to put it up really powerful and show you how utterly insane it is. And other odds and ends. So I'm going to grab a couple things here. We're going to get into this. And we're just going to have a fun day. So let's get to it. And there we go. I went ahead and gathered up a bunch of materials we're going to be using to kind of upgrade our spawner here. So the spawner we're actually going to be working on today is this one, the Apotheosis one. It's actually pretty cool. You can craft them, or you can just go to Lost Cities or somewhere where there's a monster spawner, and it'll be the same kind of spawner. They're all upgradable, but one of the upgrades I want to do on it is this one, a Dragon Egg. So we are going to go in to do that. But I want to go ahead and make a couple of machines because it's going to get us advancements as well. We're going to be working on a lot of advancements today, actually. Just little small ones. One of them I want to get, though, is the Resource Fisher. So let's go ahead and grab that real quick. I need this for another advancement. I think I need like 3 salmon to be able to finish off that quest. So we're just going to go ahead and set up the Fisher. Then if we need any more fish in the pack, we have it. We also have the Froster. We'll need that one as well. Because this one is just advancement for making it. Plus, you're going to need it later on anyway, to make a couple of the seeds for the in-game kind of advancement. So go ahead and grab that and that. while we're here, we might as well grab a cake as well. There's no dragon in the end either, so it's not something we have to worry about at all. So that's the thing. Anyway, we'll do that. Head downstairs, get these machines set up, probably head to the end. I may go grab one more advancement by myself as well. In the end, there's one for an elytra, and I really don't think you guys want to come watch that. Anyway, I'll probably do that by myself. Anyway, let's dig this out here. It won't look like this. Why did I dig this like this? Anyway, I gotta fix this real quick. I'm just thinking about how I'll have it laid out after I come back and add some red concrete. It'll probably be like that, right? Probably have a space? No, I have red concrete right there. I'll just leave those blocks there. Okay, that makes sense. Then I don't have to change it later on. Anyway, I think I have some of this in here, right? Red concrete. There we go. Down here. It's not even red concrete. It's red terracotta. I really like working with this concrete in this pack. It's actually been not too bad at all. The only thing that's been a little iffy about, my base rate, I have these areas with the red terracotta. So I'm running along, and then I hit that and I slow down. It just throws me off. Makes me think I'm lagging all the time. But anyway, let's go ahead and set up the fissure here. Really easy to set up. Just pop it down, throw it here. That should be good. Then we just need to throw a 3x3 of water sources under it. Pretty cool little machine. Does all the fishing for you. Don't have to do any of the worrying about that stuff, right? Just do it really easy and laid back. Let's go ahead and grab a point. We don't have any points, man. That's a problem. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of those. Here, maybe a point. Sweet. And grab maybe like 2 or 3. There we go. And just get this one set up. Then we'll go ahead and set up the froster as well. That one just needs water and it produces different ice stuff for you. So that is cool. Also saw that's going to be used for seeds as well. So anyway, this goes through cycles. Every time it goes through a cycle, it has a chance of getting a fish. There you go. And yeah, that should be just, I'm just going to leave it alone. I don't even think I have to worry about it. As long as it gets one salmon at the time it gets through that list there. I have everything I need basically. So where would this one sit? Probably right here when I'm done. Let's do something like that. Go ahead and grab a flux point. Pop that down. Maybe set it to a channel here. That looks like a good one. Go ahead and grab a froster. Pop that one down. And this one, I think we just choose the block. So I'll probably just set it to snow now. Let it finish, fill up on that. We do need to throw some water into it though. So let's do that there. And there we go. That'll just fill up with snow. Then later on, if I need some other frozen goodie, we can come back and change it. That's easy. That's enough. I didn't see anywhere where we need a massive amount, so not too concerned. I guess we can go and head to the end now. There's really nothing stopping us. Like I said, there's no dragging here, and I believe we get advancement once we go through this portal too. So that is something. I just want to come here and get that dragon egg. It's like a free dragon egg. Oops, a little bit of lag there. Has made the advancement. Where's the boss? Yeah, there's no dragon here. There we go. Drop some experience out of the world. Oh, something hit me. Hey. Don't do that. Anyway, I guess we have some free experience. It must instantly kill the dragon when you come in here or something. I have no idea. Anyway, let's hit that. Then we should have our egg over here. Let's go ahead and get this puppy picked up. Sweet and sweet and sweet. And all we need is torch as always, because vanilla is easy. And do that there. There we go. Get our egg. You can make these too. So if you want to craft one up, like I said, you'd have to make the data model. Come back here. Then you could use the end crystals that you can actually get. I was producing them, I believe, from the Enderman. I actually have some of them. Yeah, from the Enderman right there. I'll throw 4 of those onto this here. So onto the bedrock. He'll spawn in. You can fight him. Then get your data model. Then you can start producing eggs. So that is pretty cool. I don't know if we need it though. So I guess we'll see in time. And I think that's everything we need from the end, actually. Where's my cake, actually? I did not mark that. Should probably do that. Cake is right here. Is this a cake? Oh, it gave me one. Yeah. I could just do that there. Then I should probably set that on JEI, because that is always a good idea. There we go. And then I'm probably going to go through the portal here. I'm probably going to do this part by myself. Like I said, there is an advancement for an elytra. So I'm just going to grab this ender pearl. Then I believe, yeah, the portal's right over here, I saw. And I'm just going to go out to the islands, I guess. And then, yeah, when I need to, I'll come back. I just need to fly around and find an end city with a ship. So we can actually get a elytra, just like vanilla, right? So I'll be back in a bit. Oh, JEI, man. Set your waypoints. There we go. So I went ahead and flew around the end for a few minutes. Took about 10 minutes, but I did find one of the end ships. Then got my elytra, and now we have that advancement kind of taken care of. Really don't need it for anything, I don't think, so I'll just drop that off. I also found one of these in the ship in the chest that was there. So this is the heart container. Actually tells you there, a permanent health upgrade, craftable, or found in chest. So I did get that there. I got pretty lucky. I was going to craft this. The only thing I really needed still was the salmon and then the rabbit. So right there, you just get it from the market. So that one's taken care of. We're going to go ahead and take care of the other two because we might as well since we got that one. Those advancements should only take a second. Let's go grab that. Over here, we should have some salmon now, right? Yeah, raw salmon right there. Just take care of. Did I actually get them? Yeah, I did. Sit up here. And get the 2 inventory upgrades as well. So the 2 we have to craft are this one here, which is the inventory upgrade, which is a pretty cool item. And this one is the crafting upgrade, which is also a cool item. Let's do that. Drop you off and you off. And then just eat these puppies. Oops, I didn't do it there. There we go. We got 3 more advancements. We actually finished off, I believe, the second tab, right? So that one's done now. But if we go into our inventory now, we actually have, if we click on the C, a 3x3 crafting grid, and we click on this one, we actually have like a little storage here. We have like an inventory, right? So I can go ahead and throw stuff in there. I can keep 2 armor sets, which is pretty awesome. I can also like swap bars around, which is pretty cool. I always forget this is in here, even after I get it, so that is something. But pretty cool nonetheless. It's pretty awesome. I think there's also a hotkey, right? So you hit right, and you can like access your stuff. So that is pretty cool as well. But anyway, we'll kind of go past that, move on here. Want to keep moving, right? I do want to get to that spawner. I like have everything ready here. But I want to go ahead and do like a whole bunch of advancements at the same time to kind of just get them all kind of like taken care of, right? So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and make this. This is the information screen. It is from the RF Tools Power Mod, I believe. Yeah. So it's going to be used to be thrown on one of these, which is the power cell, and tell you like the in and out of it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Each one of these is a advancement, I believe. So just grab you. And we'll go ahead and grab this one. This one takes prismarine crystals, which I believe you can make just with the prismarine growing down in a crusher, right? Which is, yeah, right there. Manufacture a crusher. And then the matter from deep mod learning and the nether quartz to actually make crystals. So pretty easy to make. But anyway, we got that. Go ahead and grab this one here. That one's done. And then grab the third one. There we go. And then we got the final one. So these can hold how much power? 20 million each. Not sure how much they have. They can like input and output. But I doubt it's that high. It's not as good as the ones from just RF Tools. So this is like, not even, it's like a standalone mod because RF Tools isn't even in this pack. So is a thing. Ross going to grab this generator here and pop that down. Want to pull out these speed modifiers. We need to take one of these generators and get another advancement. Basically, we need to take one and fill it up with max amount of upgrades, which happens to be 4 full stacks of them. So we're going to do it with this one, though. We're going to do it with the Ender one. So grab you. Sweet. Then we'll grab a whole bunch of these modifiers. I'll probably need a whole bunch of iron. Just do that. Go ahead and grab some of these modifier components. I'll need that many, plus another 4, I think. I think that's right. Then we can go ahead and upgrade that. Then we just go ahead and start making upgrades. Let's drop that stuff off. That, and 4 more, right? That should be good. That looks good. And to get this one done, I think all we have to do is this. So we don't even have to run this thing. We are going to run it. But I think we just do that there. Then open it. Yeah, maximum overdrive. We have it. So that's holding all the upgrades now. So that's cool. That actually takes care of like everything, I think, right? Just checking here. Had so much stuff I wanted to do. Oh, I also wanted to make this pipe here. I want to show you this pipe too, because I'm going to be using it more. One of the fastest pipes I've ever seen, actually. So you put this thing down. It's from Ender Utilities. Not even an advancement for this thing. We're just going to use it. I'll probably use it later on too. But you can raise the stack limit on up to 64. You can kind of tweak it out there. Then it has this like delay setting, which you can like use your mouse wheel, I believe, or shift or right. Is it shift or control, depending on which way you want to go, right? Yeah. Anyway, and you can kind of change it to the tick delay. You can put it all the way down to 0, so it just moves things insanely fast. It says 0, but it feels like it's like 1 tick, right? So you'll be able to move 20 stacks a second, which is pretty fast for piping. So we are going to use that as well. And I guess the last thing I want to do here was, well, I already went ahead and made this Enderman egg. I just want to make sure people know how to make it. So we're going to grab that stuff there. Then we're going to head up this way. Well, I should probably actually grab a seed, right? I think I might have an Enderman seed in here. Yeah, I do. Let's go ahead and grab that. Here we go. Go here. I'll just go to my friendly little piece of grass. Enderman are 3 tall, so I'll need this glass out of here. Do that. Sweet. Grab ourselves some bone meal. Do that. There we go. Go ahead and grab the swab. Right click on a mob. So kind of like that there. And you just get rid of them. You don't need them anymore. Then you'll need a bucket of liquid experience. I think it's actually called XP. You can actually, this here is a singularity tank, the XP drain. Just stand on it. It kind of pulls experience out of you. Turns it into liquid. Right click on it. You're good. And I believe there's some chickens around here. There you go. There's one over there. And we need to craft this too. We have crafted grid now. So to make the item you actually need to feed the chickens is right here. It's called GM chicken feed. Just combine those items all together. Right click on a chicken. It'll say happy birthday Dark Ghosto, and then you'll get an egg. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. And that's going to be how we change the spawner. So the spawner we're actually working on, like I said before, is this one from Apotheosis. Takes all these items to kind of upgrade it, right? So you can upgrade it in a bunch of different ways. And then you just use an egg on it to change it to the type of spawner you want. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and finally get to that. And I think I need it to be nighttime though for the Enderman. That's the only thing. So we'll kind of get that done. And there you go. I went ahead and moved all our items to the Lost City. So we have that going for us, which is pretty awesome. I want to show this over here, our reactor. Actually worked on this in between episodes. I was fooling around with a couple different setups. And this is the way it is right now. It's like 6 rings. The way it kind of works here is this center ring here is actually 100%. These offset ones are at 75%. So every one of these is valid, and actually all produce power. I'm only giving one of them matter right now with the matter decomposer, but I don't have the other one set up. When I had all 6 set up, it was causing some lag, so I decided to just run one for now. I can't even pull the power anyway, right? We don't have a battery or input or output anywhere strong enough to be able to pull the power out of this thing. So yeah, I just didn't do that. This is more just trying it out, right, and see how it works. Also went ahead and grabbed these 2 more gravitational stabilizers. So you can actually add it to all 6 sides, which is pretty cool. I thought that was pretty awesome as well. But yeah, you can build the rings either way. You can just kind of interlink them, overlap them, and it sees it all as valid, which is really weird, really strange that you can pull power from 6 of these fusion reactors just stacked on top of each other. Just thought I'd show that. Anyway, let's head over here. Let's actually go grab our spawner. Oh, we need our floaty block first, probably. Do that, because otherwise we don't have a place to actually put our spawner. We're just going to drop most of these guys in the void. And we'll do something like that there. Then we're going to go grab a spawner here. I just really want to show the spawner. Hopefully we don't get shot at 800 times coming in here, because this thing is utterly ridiculous. Yeah, I only put a mega torch right here. Can you not shoot me while I do this? Don't do that. There we go. Let's go run in. Grab the spawner here. I believe it's a skeleton spawner, which is pretty sweet. And yeah, we're just going to throw it on the floaty block over here. Then kind of get this going. Maybe somewhere like right here. That looks good. Let's come back a little bit too and throw another floaty. Sweet. And then, actually, let's bring that a little closer. We're going to have a mob crusher here just for fun mostly. Let's do something like that right there maybe. Is that good? That looks good. Okay, let's go grab our stuff. Get this spawner upgraded and just show you how crazy this thing is. There you go. Anyway, let's do that. So the upgrades we can put on this thing. We actually look at the spawner. You will see there's one for a minimum spawn delay and a maximum. That's because spawners are typically, they have like a range. They're a little random, right? And a normal one is actually right there, 200 to 800 ticks. So we can change that. We can lower those numbers down. The way we're going to do that, first off, is sugar. This one's going to upgrade the minimum delay. If we actually kind of hold shift while we do this, I suppose. Let's do like that there. You see there, the number's going down by 5 each time, which is pretty cool. It just go down to 0. That's fine. We're now going to switch over the clocks, and that's going to kind of change the Max delay. It takes a lot of these, though. I think it takes over 2 stacks, so I have like 3 stacks of them. Get this kind of all maxed out here. Get this thing pretty crazy. Anyway, do that. Also, while this is going, we got mobs coming out of this already. We could use a comparator on this, so I'm going to do that. That's going to make it so it takes a redstone signal now. So I can actually put a lever on it, turn it on and turn it off, which is cool. So we'll do that. Let's just leave it off for a couple seconds here. Get this one fully upgraded. Oops. To 0. Probably easier to do this while standing on this too. So let's do that. There we go. Yeah, this one takes well over 3 stacks, I guess. That only took it down to 160. Oh, I just picked it up again. I don't want to do that. There we go. Oh, I got my lever back at least. Anyway, I'll put the lever on when we're done. So go ahead and get it down to 0. Won't take too much. You can see there's like spawn count, max nearby entities, all that stuff. We're going to be able to change all those numbers, which is cool. So the next one, I guess we'll upgrade here, just so we know what we're upgrading, is there increases spawn count, and that's going to be the fermented spider eyes. So we'll get that done. Really easy to do. Just get them all kind of in there. So this thing's going to be able to spawn, I think with the base numbers, about 132 mobs per cycle. So yeah, like I said, this thing is going to be utterly insane. Apparently it was more insane before, and Dark Osto actually had to... I think get the pack dev to like change things. I think it was like crashing things. It was spawning so many mobs, and it's still utterly insane. So anyway, we'll do that. There we go. So we're up to spawn count of 132, which is cool. Then we're gonna head back in to the next one. Max nearby entities. Yeah, this is gonna make it so more mobs gonna be kind of in a tight little area here. So we'll get that done. Get a whole lot of this in here. I just love this thing. I actually had it running in my test world there, and I just wanted to have it as like wallpaper. You know what I mean? Just animated wallpaper. It's that utterly ridiculous. But we'll get all this in here. There we go. Sweet. And then we'll change the spawner over to, because it's still a skeleton right now. We can change that to Enderman because we have the egg really easy. So let's do that. This one here, the blaze rods, I believe actually increase the spawn range. So with this many mobs, if I try to do it with the base, which is like 4 each direction, I think for the spawner, they won't be able to spawn in that area. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a bunch of these blaze rods so they have more spawning area. And then what is the other stuff there? This is so crazy. You can do that one. That increases the player range. You can also make it so players don't have to be around it. I didn't bother with that. And then I guess we're almost done here. So this one's going to make it ignore spawn conditions. So we'll give it that one. I forget the chorus. I think it kills the server spawn cap. Yeah, that's it. So we'll go ahead and throw that one on there. And this thing's already effectively ready to go. So let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. I want to set up our machines here because why not? We made them today. We might as well use them for something. I'm going to throw a crusher there. Max range on this thing is actually pretty silly too, so you can kill things all over the place. They're going to be all over the place spawning anyway. And we might as well use this here. So let's go ahead and grab, I guess, the upgraded Endergen. Take that, pop that there. Then I'll need piping. I didn't think of that. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'll come back and do that after. We're going to throw the power cell there. Grab the information screen, pop that there. This will tell you how much power is coming in and out of this thing, so it's actually pretty cool. And I guess we'll need to give a flux point on this one. So we'll just go and take a point, pop that there. Go ahead and maybe turn it on a channel. It looks good. Sweet. That one's ready to go. And this should be effectively ready to go. So let's actually just go grab a lever here. Pop this on here. And turn this on. Is that going to work? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm too close to it. That first spawn is always so bad. Oh, is it because it's daytime? Oh, no, it's not. There we go. Yeah, this is what happens with this spawner. It is utterly, completely insane. I think I upped it a little too much. Yeah, I definitely upped it too much. In my test world, I don't think I put quite so many of them in there. Oh my goodness. This is utterly insane. Like, why is this even a thing? Why is this even a thing? I'm going to have to mute this so hard. I need to get that turned off. So, I'd like to tell you how many mobs this thing is spawning, but the sky has been literally blackened out by Enderman here. So, yeah. This is definitely a thing. I just really want to show this. I didn't expect it to be a slideshow. I think I just raised the spawn count way too much. It's raiding Enderman. Hallelujah. And okay, I went ahead and got away from a mob farm there. Then I went ahead and did some crafting. I actually had to go into peaceful to be able to turn off that mob farm. It just, yeah, it was just too much, man. It was like slideshow. I was going way past the spawner when I tried to move. But I went ahead and did a bunch of crafting here, just on little bits and bobs, right? So we had like a quest here for ender pearl seeds. I just crafted, I got rid of it. We had bean boozled. I never even noticed these seeds earlier in the pack, or I would have made them, because you can just grow ender pearls, right? And it was like 4 seeds in ender pearl. I didn't know about it. I did not see that at all whatsoever. But I definitely probably would have used it at least to a little bit. Also, this one here, bean boozled. I didn't realize this in this pack either. Usually I stay away from these beans. They are from, are they cyclic? Yeah, they're cyclic. And they usually have a massive loot table. So like everything that's vanilla. Pretty much, except for nether stars, obsidian, a couple other things. But in this pack, it's just seeds and flowers. So you can get dyes out of it and all your seeds. If I knew that, I would have done these. Would have been nice if there was a little more information on that one, just so I would have went, hey, I should do that. But anyway, it does say obtain seeds and flowers, but you can get that from the seeds in a regular pack. You know what I mean? It still gives you those seeds and flowers, but it also gives you like every color of terracotta. You know what I mean? And every color of fence and every kind of wood. The loot table's just massive, and I don't want to deal with it. But anyway, that's that. Also went ahead and I made this here, the cyclic uncrafting grinder. I'm going to show you this thing real quick, because this thing, people early in the pack were telling me to use this thing to kind of get things I shouldn't have, right? They thought they found something wonderful. The problem with this thing is it uncrafts things, right? So normally, so if I do that, it's probably going to turn that into 2 slabs. It's probably because that makes sense, right? Or unless it's going to give me acorns, because that'd be broken. No. Okay, 2 slabs. So it just uncrafts things. But every once in a while, when you have an uncrafting grinder and have a bunch of different mods, weird things start happening, right? So it doesn't know what to do with certain things. So if I give it Porphyrium, it's actually going to give me a piece of pure dentium, which is not intended at all whatsoever. So it ends up having all kinds of these weird kind of interactions in between mods. Why is that looping? That's so weird. Is that even really in there? No, it's not. But it has all these weird interaction with cross mods that aren't intended. Like Dark Ghosto does not mean you to be able to do that. Usually you would have to make an infusion crystal. You can kind of upgrade it that way, right? That would be the normal way of going about things. But you're able to uncraft things that you're not supposed to into things you're not supposed to have yet. So yeah, it just breaks the entire system. So I usually try to stay away from these things, especially when people start telling me to use them, because I know it's going to be a bad idea. So that's that. And I guess really, I'm really just kind of going through stuff here. So, I mean, in between episodes, I'm probably going to make that. I'm going to make that. I may make a Twilight mob. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do that together. Ghast, I'll definitely do, because there's no reason not to. I went ahead and made the wooden hopper. And this one is a upside down hopper. It's called an upper, actually. And I made that. I'm basically saying I'm just finishing off quest here. Because we're really getting into this quest line here, which is the final quest line. We're going to start pushing towards, the final quest, getting everything wrapped up, and getting it all done. A lot of this other stuff just isn't important anymore. It's just that quest mop up. So that is the thing. So I think I'm actually going to wrap this one up here, because I don't know what else to get to, because everything else is going to take too long. So I am going to wrap this one up here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. And you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.